Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm NAIRA from Phantom Production. So guys, today I have another tutorial for you guys. I want to show you on how to mix your lead vocal in FL Studio. So I think I already had a video on that, and I had another question on how to mix a lead vocal. So I thought to myself that guys, we need to keep doing it because every process is different on especially lead vocal, because every vocal sounds different and the process must be different. Let's get started. So if you're new to the channel, please subscribe and also hit the notification bell. Let's listen to the project, then we'll see the little processing that I have done here. Some of the time I don't do much on my mixes, so I've just looped this section of the song, so I want us to listen to it, then I will show you the processing that I did for me to achieve the type of sound I have now. So let's listen.
They not see you.
Pour money,
That kind money,
I need this money,
that money,
make you bless me money,
that's the money,
I need the money,
money,
pour money, I need this money, make you bless me money,
bless me money,
I need the money.
the money,
Some guys them where they know this, other guys them where they pull me down. Other people wanna try that them for me, but they no reach, they no reach.
Mama just call me on the phone, Say son, how you doing now? I say mama, je m'appelle Mento. The street is so dark for me. I say mama, Kumbatan is too hard for me. Boy, your time is too hard for me. I cannot make it, mama. Mama, that time is too hard for me. They not see you.
Let me show you how I approach that vocal. So let's get to it. Here's the track. Let's first of all solo it.
Pour money, I need this money, make you bless me money, I need the money.
Now what I've done is, if you look on our mixer here, you will see that all of these individual tracks, like this backup tracks, are being sent to this bus. So here is the chorus. So you can see I've sent it to this bus, then the bus will take it to the muscles track. On the individual track, the only thing I added was just auto-tune. Now let's first of all listen to it, process and unprocess, for us to hear the difference. Let's first of all listen to the process version.
Pour money, I need this money, make you bless me money, I need the money.
So let's listen to the unmixed version.
Pour money, I need this money, make you bless me money, I need the money.
So let me break it down to you what I did. Here's the chorus. So what I done here, I just applied auto-tune, and this is auto-tune access from NAIRA. I usually love using my auto-tune access because it's easy to use. It has just the mainly two parameters which are always the return speed and the humanize function here, and also the key, the scale. I searched for the key, I discovered that is AB major. So AB major is also G sharp. That's the tuning, and I cranked the return speed all the way up. Then I kept the humanize function of 50%. The next thing I did was just to add in a compressor. So what I've done with this compressor is a stock compressor from FL Studio. Normally I don't do too much, okay, and it's not the tons of plugins you have that can determine what you want to do or that can get you a good mix. So a good mix comes from your preference and the idea how you want it to sound. Now with the compression, I did the gentle ratio. So I did 4:1. If you see here, I just selected type vintage. I left the attack on fast, release 200 milliseconds, not too fast, not too slow. The next thing was just to work with my threshold and kept it on -13 here. So it's not actually a fixed point, but it depends on your vocal, what you have, and you listen to it, how it sounds with the take you have. If we are to listen with the compressor,
Pour money, I need this money, make you bless me money, I need the money, pour money, I need this money, make you bless me money, I need the money.
So when you listen with the compressor, now you will hear how consistent the vocal is. So the next effect was the EQ. So the purpose of this EQ was just to give it another tone. With the EQ, you can see all this chord that I've done here. This was just to remove some resonance from the room that was emphasized with the mic. The room is not acoustically treated, so some of those room resonance were emphasized on the vocal. I just did sweep and I went with this kind of cuts. If you look here, I've done some roll off here around 100. I did this listening to the beat. I don't want to go too high, so the vocal shouldn't sound so thin. So I left it at 100. Then I've discovered that from 20 hertz right up to 100 here, there's not a lot of information going on there. So let's listen with the EQ. Poor money, poor money, poor money, I need this money, make you bless me money, I need the money, Okay, without the EQ. Poor money, I need this money, make you bless me money, I need the money, With the EQ. Poor money, I need this money, make you bless me money, I need the money. So if you listen with the EQ, you discover that it's now brighter and it does not have that too much muddiness on the vocal. That was it. So the next thing I did was adding sound goodizer. In most of my mixes, you will see me using sound goodizer. So sound goodizer acts as a saturator for me. Most of the time, that's what I do. And also, I use it to add some sheen, especially the A type. You will most of the time you see me using this A because I love hearing those nice sheen on those high ends. Okay, let's listen with the sound goodizer. And most of the time, I will do just a little. You wouldn't, if you don't listen close, you might not notice the difference, but it's settled. I need this money. So without the sound goodizer, let's listen. I need this money. You may not notice the difference, but with the sound goodizer, so let's listen again. I need this money. Make you bless me money. So the sound goodizer has make it more brighter and boost those nice top end that I love on the vocal. I decided to go in with another compressor. Okay, so now I went with this other compressor. It's a kind of TubeTech CL1 compressor, and I love how it sounds on the vocal. So let's listen with the TubeTech. Poor money, I need this money, make you bless me money, I need the money. Then without the TubeTech compressor. Poor money, I need this money. So with the TubeTech compressor, listen again. Poor money, I need this money. So the TubeTech compressor has brought it in your front, okay? And now it's louder. This was to compete with the beat. So with the TubeTech, that's the settings, the release to medium. Now the ratio here is about 6 to 1, and the gain input gain here increased a little bit to have that volume, and the threshold we did it so we have this compression. So the threshold is just around 9 o'clock here. That's it with the TubeTech compressor. That's it. So the next effect was just our de-esser. So let's listen with our de-esser. Poor money, I need this money, make you bless me money, I need the money. The function of this de-esser is to tame those S's for it not to be harsh. With the de-esser, I just put it at default, then I just brought down the threshold for it to tame. So if we look here from this processing, we've just done what? Auto-tune to tune the vocal. The next thing is a compressor to an EQ to a sound goodizer to another compressor to our de-esser. The other effects that we did here is just the sweetening effects. I call it sweetening effects. That's just the reverb and the delay. We send the vocal into this reverb. Poor money, I need this money, make you bless me money, I need the money. The reverb I use here is still the stock reverb from FL Studio. I usually do stock a lot because you can still get your mix sounding good just with stock plugins. With this reverb, I just increase the wet since it's on a central, then remove the dry because we don't need it. And normally, that's what I do. Then I EQ the reverb a little bit. What I did here is just to cut some lows, increase the size of the room. That's all. No pre-delay. Everything default state. Okay? So that's what I did with the reverb. And the next thing is just to do a delay. The type of delay I did here was just a slapback delay. This one is just to fatten up the vocal a little bit, and I did a stereo type of it, doing 16 note and 32 note here. So let's listen with the delay. So poor money, I need this money, make you bless me money,
I need the money, oh.
So after the slapback delay, another delay again, which is quarter note, and this one is single mode. So let's listen with the quarter note.
Money, for money, oh. I need this money, oh. Make you bless me, money, oh. I need the money, oh.
What I did here, and I panned the quarter note delay. I don't know why, maybe on the mix, so that's why I did. I pan it depending on your preference. So I wanted the delay to be coming out from the left side of the speakers. That's all. That's it. That's just all. So if we listen, you will see that's just all I did with the mix. As you can see, I used just very few plugins to work on these particular ones. Every mix is different. Let's listen to the mix version.
Money, for money,
That kind money,
I
oh.
need this money, oh.
That money, oh.
Make you bless me, money, oh.
Bless the money, oh.
I need the money, oh.
Money.
For money, oh. For money, oh.
Money, oh.
I need this money, oh. Make you bless me, money, oh.
Bless me money, oh.
I need the money.
The money.
Some guys them where they know this. Other guys them where they pull me down. Some people wanna try that them for me. But they no rich. They no rich.
Mama.
So that's what we did with the mix. So if you go to my channel, you'll see other mixes of how I mix my vocal. So guys, if you love the video, give us a thumbs up and also hit the notification bell. So whenever we upload content like this, you wouldn't get to miss out. And don't forget to subscribe. Thank you guys for watching.